Ah, welcome back, everybody. I'm Robin Anajack without a C, and the next entry in Spook Month Spectacular is none other than Resident Evil. The OG, remade and then remastered. I'm really excited to be playing this one. I'm terrible at it, but very excited. So hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. Just to kind of show off the game that Judge is talking about here, because I think some people would be really interested in it. Phantom of the Black Review. 1974. Like, this is absolutely a Takarazuka. Yeah, all-female musical theater troupe. And look at these characters. The vintage shoujo and like shoujo manga vibe. Like, this is great. Not sponsored, but I endorse anything that looks like that, you know? All right. So, because of the way this game works, there is actually a thought, like, there's a thing. There's a thing that we have to, like, consider when we're starting this game. Because it's not just, oh, let's go play Resident Evil and just go right in like we can with Resident Evil 0. We have to
Resident Evil.
pick our character. Of course, we also got some other settings to do. Much like Resident Evil 0, we have like different types of controls. We're going to be going with
Resident Evil.
the defaults. Don't lose your way. So, what we're going to be doing is looking for well, I think, you know what? We'll go on easy difficulty for now. Just because I don't think there's anything too novel about playing on other difficulties. But if we beat it on higher difficulties, we'll be able to earn some stuff. So we'll do this. Tired. Tell me a story. Wired. Take me on a walk. So I'm going to start a poll. Our two characters that we can choose from are Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. There are some differences in how they function. Jill comes with a lockpick, but doesn't start with a gun, I believe. Or maybe she does. And I think Chris has a larger inventory. So, some good options. So let's go ahead and start the poll. So who do we pick? Jill or Chris? For those of you jumping in, now we have unlocked our second playthrough. We've absolutely unlocked it. So it doesn't matter who we start with, we're going to play the other. That is thanks to y'all doing the sub drive. Got to go with the Master of Unlocking. That is a good pick. I've never played as Chris all the way through. So there's some options there. And while we're waiting, there's some other stuff that we can do. Like, hey, this is a fun bit. I've beaten this game before, so I've already unlocked their Resident Evil 5 alternates. And we get to see that Chris Redfield goes through some cosmetic changes over the years, whereas Jill, I feel like she stays roughly the same. Like, Jill has weirdly stuck around as like a defined face with defined features. Sarah Connor or Kyle Reese. Yeah, if we can get a couple more. Come on. The vote is most of the way through. We got this. As I mentioned, these routes are going to be a little different. There are some things that happen in one route that do not happen in the other. So, like, we're going to be seeing unique stuff either way. Right now, Jill is ahead with just a couple votes. And it's going really well. Just a few seconds left. Oh my god. And remember, you can always use bits to jam the vote, capitalist your way out of it. But now it's too late. It's Jill time. Let's not waste any time. Pop in. I want to get my notes app.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten.
Gasp.
The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Judge, that is a good...
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin.
No, not Kevin.
We
Hey, we've
continued
seen
our
this guy.
search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
Is this the version with the basement music? If we want to do that, that is the Resident Evil Director's Cut. Someone remind me later to show off some of the differences of those versions at some point later down the line, because I have to show off the live action opening, and I have to show off the music, because oh my god. But put a pin in it. Maybe not today, but maybe after we're done with our first playthrough. Dude, you good? Just looking on in horror. The live action intro is so good. One day I do want to play the original PSX versions of some of these games, because I've never gotten my hands on some of them, and I've never gotten through any of them. Might be fun.
Come on!
Hey, Brad! Where the hell's he going?
Chris, this way!
Chris, this way!
Damn it! Make for that mansion!
It'll surely be safe. Nothing bad happens in mansions. Enter the survival horror.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no. You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
All right. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp.
Read an article from some dudes who spent a long time tracking down the actors of that intro. Apparently most of them were just American tourists and students scattered off the street. Yeah, that's a pretty common occurrence.
A dining room.
The opening metal track, Final Fantasy X, is similar, where it was a guy that the members of the sound team found in a bar. They had him just come in. It's like, hey, you wanna do some recordings with us? And so they got him to do the vocals.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
And they've never heard from him since.
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
Let's see. We gotta examine things. Vocals for the opening metal track, the Final Fantasy X. When you're in, like, big city, Zanarkand, and, like, yeah, that track is, like, it's a lot of fun, but it also is sung by a guy who I think we know and we've eventually tracked down, but for the most part, he just kind of fell off the face of the earth. Anyway, this is like an incredibly iconic cinematic remade. I'm gonna let this play out. And we're just gonna leave. Screw that. I can't tell you how effective the PSX version was in the original game.
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it.
I love how he, like, postures himself and readies himself for each shot.
What the hell is this thing?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
So, for a brief amount of time, we got Barry, who is a good boy. Oh. I'm not going to worry about it. RE0 was the same, but bears repeating. This game, fucking gorgeous. Oh, yeah. The pre-rendered cutscenes help make this game feel very timeless.
Jill, help me look for him. Let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
Even the PSX originals, like pre-rendered background, just made that game look a hell of a lot better than it probably had any right. So this part, we just need to do a little looking around. Let's see. We don't actually have to, like, go around the entire perimeter. All we really need to do is just go upstairs, come back downstairs.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay, then. I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
Why do you have it?
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
All right. I need to take a quick second to understand how the controls work. So, just like Resident Evil 0, they kind of tell you up front which doors are locked and unlocked right away. So, gray doors are openable but haven't been touched or require investigation, whereas red ones you can't even get into. Blue you can go through, But in the case of the front door, we're not going through there because that's where all of the dogs are. We don't want to deal with that. An emblem of a helmet is carved into the lock. So let's check out some of these locked doors so that we know exactly where we need to go when we find something. So we've got an emblem of a helmet. This is also locked. Wonder what's on the other side of this door. Octagonal indentations to the right and left of the door. Probably nothing serious. Let's check upstairs as well. So we've also got this door, which I believe we can exit out of. And it's not a bad place to go. But... let's see. Locked on the other side. So that one will be coming in through another direction. So we don't have to worry about that. It's locked. An emblem of armor is carved into the lock. And an emblem of a sword. Okay, so we've got 3 doors marked with emblems that we can't get through until we figure out what the hell that means. But now we know what kinds of keys we're after. This game pretty much exemplifies the whole door and key method of puzzle solving. So what we're going to be doing is... oh, hold on. Wait, what I need to do is get this into position so I can push this out. So I want to get whatever is in there. Maybe that's enough. Map of the Mansion 1F. Take it? Yes. Okay, so... we only get the first floor, but it's already pretty extensive and, like, about the same size as Resident Evil Zero's, but we can also see that up in the north, we've got some other areas that we normally don't have access to right now, but are going to be... we're going to be moving quite a bit. Ooh. We got this little area, which is mostly for, like, New Game Plus, I think. Let's check out what's in here. An eerie picture of the mansion. It's probably not. Will you take the dagger? Why, yes. Using defensive items such as daggers will allow you to escape momentarily when grabbed by an enemy. However, you will not be able to escape when the enemy grabs you from behind. Okay, so this is something that was kind of introduced later. These items don't actually take up room in our inventory as long as we have them equipped. So let's see. I'm going to equip this first. Also, I love this. Hi! Hello! How's it going? And so that's how that works. Dang it. I was really hoping that would work. There we go. Can we get our knife back? I don't think so. I think that's for one-time use. All right. I'm going to equip the gun. We're going to go through here. Nope, we're not. An emblem of a sword. Okay. So, woman drawing water. Cheapo disposable knives. Yeah. All right. So we can't explore that any further. God damn, planned obsolescence. So where can we go? We can go up to the second floor, but we also have an opportunity to go through the side entrance here. Maybe see what Barry's got going on. You never know. Maybe he's good for it. Also, let's check our health. Oh, we're still fine, even though we took that hit. Huh. He gone. Will you take the emblem? It's an emblem of a shield. Okay, in which case, let's check it out. Examine. It's scald all around the outer edges due to frequent fitting. It doesn't seem there's anything unusual about this. But we do now have a thing which lets us go into any room which requires a shield emblem. I don't remember quite which door, but let's see. Is it this one? Nope. We could explore more of the first floor. Hi, Knickerbob. Good to see you. Locked on the other side, that's right. Emblem of armor, and this should be the emblem of a shield. Nope, emblem of a sword. Never mind. Hi, Mom. Good to see ya. Okay, so I don't really know where the emblem of the shield goes. That is what it is, right? We might need more info as we progress. Let's go into that hallway in the west. If this really is a lower difficulty, the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. I do wonder what that means. Picture of two knights striking each other. The short sword has been thrust into the breast of one knight, while the long sword has pierced the head of the other. God damn. Hell yeah, I'm really glad. You deserve a good day, okay? Let's see. Corpse of your comrade, Kenneth. Looks like he's holding something. It's the film that belonged to Kenneth. I need a video player to see what's recorded on it. Okay. Let's see. I believe we can go through here. Yeah, you've been in need of a few good days, so I'm very glad you're getting that. Oh boy. Yes, we'll take the green herb, and we'll take the other one. Unlike Resident Evil 0, we can't mix from the floor. So we'll have to be cautious about that sort of thing. There's a dead raven inside. Well, that one shot where he walked into that door with the window, so good. Yeah, the shadows are like... They had to do a lot of very careful work with this and the original, where it's not made like a traditional video game. It doesn't have a 3D environment. It's all fake. I don't know how else to put it. Like, let's see. I want to keep this here for now. Oh. Nope, not staying there. But all the backgrounds are pre-rendered. Hey, like, this is my mom that's here, so we can actually talk about this. Ooh. Death is only the beginning. Okay, so this room kind of is a little terrifying. Depending on what we have access to. So that's a key there. We, don't want to mess with that. Emblem of a helmet is carved into the lock. Death is everything. May whoever takes this emblem find peace in death. No. I do not trust anything that's happening here. So, death is the true essence of bliss. Damn. It's a little grim. So, in order to try and achieve the visual acuity that this game was going for from the very start, what they had to do was, instead of making actual, like, interactable 3D backgrounds with a controllable camera, they decided they were going to go with pre-rendered. What this means is they are making the models that are not intended to be interacted with or maneuvered by the player. And instead, these are just basically PNG files or JPEGs, tossed up flat behind everything else and carefully cut up so that, like, you can see it, so that it looks like it has depth where otherwise it isn't actually real. Yeah, you are walking around a painting. Yeah, we don't actually need to fight enemies if we don't need to, so we try to get our stabs in while we can. Emblem of armor is carved into the lock. We got a lot of keys we need to pick up. An elevator. Also locked. It's an emblem of a sword. Okay, so there's a zombie coming around the corner. We want to make sure that, like, we can keep our ammo as intact as possible. Did I check? Yeah, okay, so that's locked from the other side. We can't really do anything with that. So let's go upstairs, now that we've kind of explored everything we can downstairs. But pre-rendered backgrounds have a lot of notable things about it. Naturally, you have to prescribe camera angles, which is actually extremely effective, especially in the way they handled it here. It means that you can sort of direct the experience and be very particular about what the player can see at any given time, which, hey, guess what? Really effective horror. Exceptionally effective. It also means that with a lot of engines, especially at the time, you have a pretty strict amount of effects you can have on screen at any time. Some engines will start locking you out and having issues once you reach a certain polygon count. Some will have a lot of effects that, like, if you start laying them on too thick, a tomb engraved with a picture of an angel, there's an indentation in the shape of an arrowhead. Okay, so we gotta look for something that fits that. Basically, long story short, the more stuff you have on screen, the harder it is to make your game run well. With pre-rendered backgrounds, you can kind of get around a lot of stuff. Now, while you can't always have, like, the highest quality rendering, like, you can't have a big, giant 4K image. It takes up more space than you would think. You can create images that fit the exact amount of space you need. And just basically, every time you reach a certain point in a 3D space, it just flips over to this. It allows you to put resources elsewhere. So Resident Evil 1 was kind of known for having, like, surprisingly detailed character models. that weren't really possible with other kinds of games. Oh. Oh, rude. You get off me. You get off me and you die. Oh, okay. Get the gun. There we go. I don't think he's alive anymore, but yeah, he's good. He's gone. Anyway, it's an incredibly efficient way of making environments if you have the talent and skill to create pre-rendered backgrounds that hit what you want to hit. Anyway, so we did some property damage. Stained glass window. The pattern in the center resembles a woman. Let's see. These doors seem to be completely locked. Let's see. An emblem of a sword. And what else? Locked from the other side. So we'll get there eventually. Yes, we will take the dagger. Free stab! Anyway, it was a very clever way of doing things, and even the original, like, Resident Evils on the PlayStation and Sega Saturn looked fantastic for this reason. Like, they were, like, it became a technique that got used in a lot of places, including, like, the Final Fantasy series, which also introduced a lot, well, maybe not introduced, but definitely showed off what you can do with basically movie files. So you can have your 3D characters walking around in a pre-rendered movie, making it look like they're navigating a constantly moving space. Hey, guess what? That's really cool. Will you take the blue gemstone? Of course. Let's have a look at this. It's beautifully cut and polished. Cool. Anything else? No? Okay. Now, where else can we go? Upstairs doesn't have much. We've been outside. We've technically been through the graveyard here, but we can't, like, really do anything with that. I want to get through here. This is going to perplex me. It should probably be mentioned that this was not the first survival horror game to be released. The format that this game was made in is actually much closer to a game series called Alone in the Dark, which a lot of people might know, but never caught on the way Resident Evil did. Started on PC, though they've since, like, added a bunch of games to the PlayStation and a few other platforms, and the series is still going. Okay, so that requires... Okay, dang. I think David Harbour is going to be in the new Alone in the Dark, which is kind of wild. Like, that's some star power to get for that game. I'm kind of looking forward to it because it's a remake of the very original. Never played it, but I think it's interesting as a link between graphic adventure games and survival horror. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's see. We had a locked door there. Having a little trouble figuring out where all we can go. We have a gemstone and we have an emblem. But understanding what this emblem can do for us is a little difficult. Dang. It has been a very long time since I last played this, so I'm definitely a little lost. But I think I kind of like being lost. Like, I'm starting to get into the habit of, like, letting myself sort of just be lost then. Let's see. We've been outside. There's an arrowhead-shaped indentation. Playing them once and not playing them for 1 to 2 years, forget all the solutions to the puzzles. That's my favorite part. That's why I replay games a lot, because I just don't remember them well enough. And it's really fun to just come back later and just be like, I don't remember any of this. This rules. God, we haven't even found handgun bullets. Starting off strong. Oh, boy. Okay, so I don't think I've seen anything that was going to help us. Huh. Wait a minute. You know what? It would actually be worth it to go, not upstairs. We're going to unlock a door from the other side, and we're going to check some of the doors on the second floor, because we didn't do that. Gotta be thorough. I'm excited to play this game. I know I'm getting lost. I know that I'm, like, doing a piss poor job, but you know what? The vibes are right. How's everybody doing today? Everybody doing okay? Anybody got any games that they're playing right now that are maybe really scratching the itch? I've been playing a lot of Zero Ranger and Void Stranger. They have been hitting so right. I love both of those games so much, like an unbearable amount. And I'm now at the point where I'm just going to recommend them to everyone I can. Let's see. Lock from the other side. Oh god. Hey. Jerk. Oh, rude. There we go. That's what I want to see. Starting to get in the groove of Cyberpunk 2077. I'm kind of not feeling it, but now I'm a decent way in and getting into it. Ooh. Oh, hey. That is an arrow. That might be handy. Locked from the other side, and unlocked it. And that is our way to the hallway. Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 had its big 2.0 update, where they kind of revamped a lot of the underlying inner workings of the game, and set up for their new expansion, Phantom Liberty, which weirdly stars Idris Elba. Can't carry any more items. How's my health? I'm fine. But we need to make some progress. So let's grab the golden arrow, and we're going to examine it. Arrowhead looks like it can be removed. There we go. Made from peridot, sometimes referred to as a poor man's emerald. I didn't know it was called that. My computer froze and I forgot I still had the phone app. Also decided to keep it anyway because I need a long game to play. Yesterday I got laid off, so no new games for a while probably. Oh man, I'm really sorry to hear that. played RE2 make a bit. It is not fair what I have to deal with on this first playthrough. That guy shouldn't be around yet. Not fair. Yeah. We will be seeing a lot of that when we get started playing. It's an experience. Oh my god. I love RE2 make. Yeah, you don't deserve that, Judge. You deserve to have like a good, solid, stable income. Indentation of the shape of an arrowhead. Well, guess what? We got that. Let's pop that bad boy in. And now we can access something underneath a graveyard. Which, of course, is going to be nothing but cool things, right? A stone statue with a hole where the eyes should be. Eyes, nose, and mouth should be. Where the nose should be, and where the mouth should be. Well, a book is fitted perfectly in the indentation. Will you take the Book of Curses? Sure. Maybe it'll be fine. Alright, let's go ahead and examine real quick. Titled Book of Curses. Ah, here we go. Key embedded on the back cover. Will you remove it? Yes. Got the mansion key. Okay. And hey, it's time for a little reading. The Four Masks. A mask that speaks no evil. A mask that smells no evil. A mask that sees no evil. A mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. When all four fall into place, evil will awaken. That's the resident! Alright, so we now have the mansion key. It does take up some inventory space. But we don't really have a safe room yet. So we gotta go looking. I also need to examine the mansion key real quick, because there are a couple of mansion keys that we've found, including this one. And, gotta make sure. Engraving of a sword. Okay. Then we now have access to a bunch of new places. This hammer-ass graveyard with the low mist gray tones. Ugh. Do I have... Yeah, I've got like 5 ink ribbons, so we're pretty good for a bit. Use the sword key. Hell yeah. Probably played Mass Effect 2 mostly recently. I forgot how much they changed things up versus ME1. Getting Garrus back was fun. Reminded me of the time I got a doodle of him as Lobster Johnson. Ooh. And yeah, the jump from ME1 to ME2 was a big deal. They changed, well, one second. Because I'm sure something's going to happen here. You know? Oh, no, that didn't work. They had changed creative directors. I think Drew Karpyshyn was the creative director of the first game, or at least the writer, and then it switched over to Casey Hudson. And they have very different outward goals, and they even had different narrative goals. Like, there are entire plot lines that just kind of get dropped after ME1. All right, we can go into here. Hopefully, this is a room that won't kill us. Oh, I don't love that. Oh, damn. Okay, so we've got access to a bunch of healing items here. We need to remember that, at the very least. There's also kerosene. I can't possibly imagine what we would need kerosene for. I'm gonna keep an eye on where all we can go. Let's see. Looks like the water still works. Full of dirty water. Remove the plug? Yeah! Good idea. Stick your hand in the nasty water and drain it. Oh. I was trying to soak. Did you see the Silent Hill 3 bathtub tube thing? That's news to me. So she has herself a little pukey. Looks like the water still works. Looks like there's also nothing else in here. So this was just like a nice little event. So yeah, tell me about the Silent Hill 3 bathtub tube thing. I would love to know. Let's see. Is there anything that's going to jump out at me here? Any little bastards? Any jerks? I don't think I want to go through there yet. Some stuff I already know is going to happen very soon. Let's see. The Spencer family emblem is carved into the doorknob. Oh, hi! A fellow on Twitter noticed that the bathtub that triggers the shift to the other world at Hilltop Center is connected by a cord to the body seen by the door. The body also feeds showers in the same room through another cord. Oh. Masahiro Ito was like, thanks so much for noticing the cords. That sounds right. That sounds exactly like the kind of thing a creator would say in that situation. Just like, man, I'm so glad this little detail I've been trying to get people to notice for years is finally really hitting. Masahiro Ito is really cool. I like him. I think he's a good egg, you know? Special instructions for the disposal of dead bodies. We have new information regarding those beings. They may appear to be dead, but in fact, they are able to come back to life. However, there are ways to prevent them from becoming active again. Currently, there are 2 known methods to cease their resurrection. 1. Incineration. 2. Destruction of the head. If further methods are discovered, you will be notified immediately. Meanwhile, to those of you who still have the will to live, oil has been placed on the first floor of the mansion. Take as much as you need. You'll need something to light it with, which you'll need to find by yourself. Well, okay. Yeah, I do hope that we get some really cool stuff in the future. Like, man. Okay, so for the time being, I'm actually going to dump some of our critical items, which might seem maybe a little counterproductive, but the fact is I want to make sure that we have everything we need to get around. And we're also going to save because we've gone a bit without saving. Let's see. Is there anything I want to bring with me? Oh, hey. Some more handgun ammo. We can test out how much we can hold at once. Which, you know what, is a good thing to do. Let's see. 52. Ah, hot damn. We can also hold on to all our ink ribbons, but we can also pretty much guarantee that we're going to find ink ribbons in safe rooms. And we'll have item boxes. in safe rooms as well. So we might be okay there. One of the ways that we can kind of play this game is that we can work on doing exploratory phases, because inventory is something a little bit harder to manage. Oh, rude. Okay. Oh, come on. I'm going to need that green herb downstairs sooner than I thought. But we're still fine. We're still fine. There's no knob on this door. Can't go through. Well. Okay. Mean. Ooh. You unlocked it. Going to, real quick. Will you take the wooden mount? Why, yes. Let's see. We'll examine. Is there anything on this? It's nothing unusual. It looks like we can go through here as well. Ooh. Oh, but it looks like this one has some interesting stuff. Will you take the dog whistle? Sure. A crumpled memo. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured, if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal, like the vicious canine that lives here, no one will be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mutt is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near that damn dog without risking a serious mauling. Which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course, you'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item that you've always wanted to get hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out well for the both of us. John Tolman. I have no idea what he could mean. What he could mean by that. Let's see, is there anything here? Botany, use of medical herbs. It is a well-known fact that there exist many plants that are credited with medicinal healing powers. Since ancient times, mankind has been healing wounds and diseases using various plants. In this book, we will sample the herbs that are a native of the Arkley Mountains and briefly outline each of their medicinal qualities. Each herb has a distinct color and distinct medical quality. The green herb, no name given, oh god, pressed the wrong button, recovers physical strength. The blue herb neutralizes natural toxins. However, the red herb has no real effect by itself. We have found that mixing green and red herbs results in a magnified effect. We will outline the effects of red herbs when mixed with other herbs when we have more data. Meanwhile, feel free to experiment on your own, for true knowledge is only acquired through experience. That's lovely. Hey, we got a lighter. That'll be handy. Okay. Lighter of lighter. Words are carved on it. Don't play with fire. Love, Jessica. I love that. Okay. So our inventory is already full again, which is fine. So I think we can go through here again. Maybe see if there's anything else that we can unlock, because... Oh my god, Jessica, we're not preschoolers. Ugh. I'm 14 years old. I think I know a little something about fire and safety, okay? More emblems. kind of starting to think that that wooden shield we got isn't an emblem, but something we got to replace things with. Oh, hey! Look where we are. Okay, that's actually great. So we have access to a way to a safe area. Okay, so these first two doors have typical emblems on them. So we can't really do much with them, which is fine. So now, let's check out this other door that we can access. Emblem of armor, okay. Pop this bad boy open. I've always been kind of fascinated by the pacing of this particular game because I think the opening is surprisingly, I think I could say sluggish. I want to apply the wooden plate up there while the fireplace is going because it looks like the map of the Mansion 2F. Take it. Well, there we go. Ooh. So what kind of places have we gotten to so far? It looks like we can unlock some doors. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So we got a wood print of the map. And got a slot open in our inventory. I love this puzzle right here because it's one where you really do have to kind of... It's not too broad of a puzzle, but it's really nice. Okay, so I'm going to leave those items there. I think we got some good stuff here. That's kind of why we wound up going there. But with the lockpick, we might be able to go after some doors that we couldn't before. Huh. See, what would be a good place to go? We can go back downstairs. Oh, looks like there's another door I haven't checked out. So, let's go this way. We're gonna go back downstairs, and we are going to... Let's see. Yeah, go straight out, check the other doors on the way to the end of the hall. Ooh, doorknob looks like it's about to fall apart. Go through anyway? It's gonna fall off, isn't it? Not yet, apparently. Oh, hi! Just gonna back off a little bit. Equip our knife and get the stab. Oh, dang it. I was really hoping that would work. Fine. I need to learn how to deal with this. Okay. Are you dead? America red, no dead. Okay. Everything's going to work out great right now. Don't worry about that sound. There's something written in the indentation. The defiler of the accursed coffin. Ooh. Oof. Wait. Is this a good time to use this? I guess not. Well, we don't want to be with this dog anyway, so screw it. Ugh. We're taking our time with this one. I have played this game before, and I've played it not extensively, but I did beat it at least once. But that doesn't mean I'm good at it. And honestly, it's been long enough. Like, it's been a few years since I sat down and figured out how to play it. So a lot of this is like, once again, not baked into me yet. This isn't RE4 and you can't spin kick zombos after hitting them in the knees. Yet. But soon. Traces of something burnt here. Oh hey! A knife. Let's see. And a shotgun. Unfortunately, we don't have the room for it. But I do want that shotgun. So let's do what we can to actually get it, right? We gotta have a shotgun. This is a zombie game, which means shotgun. That's what that means. A zombie game without a shotgun. Just don't fly. So let's pop over here and drop some stuff off. Now we've got a dog whistle. Which we've got a file that tells us that it can be used on the second floor balcony. Which is good to know. It's also got the sword key, which I'm pretty sure we still need to use. We're gonna put away the fuel canteen and the lighter for now. We'll make use of an ink ribbon to give ourselves a little safety save. I'm jotting down my key items just so I have access to them. And let's see, sword key. What else do we got? A blue diamond. I figure if I keep track of my key items, I can use that to refer to whenever I'm kind of stuck on what to do. All right, let's pop that in and move on. And trust me, like, this stuff becomes real important. I hope this doorknob just sticks around for a little bit longer. There will be a point where I think that does break off and you won't be able to enter through one side anymore. Which I'm not looking forward to. But now we have room to get the shotgun. I'm probably not going to be using it too much unless I absolutely need to, or if we start getting a whole bunch of ammo. Because now we have enough handgun ammo that we can deal with most situations pretty easily. Like, if we're willing to pace ourselves... Will you take the shotgun? Yeah. Cool. Anyway. Oh no, it's the consequences of our own actions. All right. The door won't open. The door won't open.
What did I do now? Wesker! Barry! Help!
Jill, you in there?
Barry? Get me out of here! The door's jammed!
Stand back! Grab my hand!
Whee! Thanks, Barry. I appreciate it.
Barry.
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Really? Thanks. But Barry, didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues? I'm glad and all, but why are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
Dang it, Barry.
Thanks, Barry.
Just half the line.
I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
Yeah, this version does have the downside of not having a lot of the iconic lines. Some might view that as like a downside. I get that. However, let's see, we're on the first floor. I want to get back up to the second. I want to figure out where to use this dog whistle. I think it might pay to revisit this hallway once again. It might also pay to grab that wooden shield. Just in case it might be usable in a particular room. I don't know that for certain. I'm operating on vague memory. We can no longer enter the room we were just in, so, oh boy. But we're making okay progress. We're moving pretty slow, but I think we're doing okay. Let's pop this in, and I want to grab the emblem. Maybe not the blue gemstone, but maybe the dog whistle? They didn't quite get the reverence a lot of fans hold for some particular lines, but they also weren't trying too hard to be a serious game now. Yeah, they were... So, I've talked about this before. Resident Evil, at its peak, is very good at being B-movie horror. They were never really meant to be taken super seriously. They've always been pretty goofy and silly and weird. But more importantly, they're melodramatic. They do have like a lot of serious parts that are committed to very hard. And they have a lot of parts that are a bit goofy, but played straight. So, a little bit camp. And I think that's where Resident Evil really finds its strength in being
Barry.
goofy. Jill. got
And
any
then
good
acting
news?
like...
Other than
and
I'm
then
still
committing
alive in
to the
this
bit.
madhouse? No.
Can't say it's much safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
All right then, let's split up again.
Hey, hold on a sec. Look what I've found.
What?
A can of fizz. It's sure to yellow and mellow those things.
A can
It's
of...
yours.
A soda?
Hopefully you won't have to use it.
Acid shell. Ooh, that might be nice.
What about you?
Oh, don't worry. I like the buddy system we have here.
I see. Thanks, I'll take it.
See you later.
Ciao.
So I got some mellow yellow. Okay. Let's see. What can we do with what we got? So I want to go back up to that shield room, I think. I want to see what the deal is with that. Because there is a key there that would be really handy. Let's see. Oh, hey, there's a whole other door I haven't been able to access. I wanted to give it a check because I don't remember if I've checked all the doors. And as it turns out... Ooh, okay. So we got the lockpick there. Oh, wait. Is this a balcony? Yes. Okay. This might be really good. Excellent. Okay. Oh god, that's really satisfying, unfortunately. Don't... You blew the dog whistle. Oh gosh. Oh god. Nope. Okay, so they're pretty easy to kill, but I still gotta kill them. They don't have a lot of health. Ooh. Will you take the collar? Sure. Oh, I do love the idea of like having to take care of an enemy in order to get an item in this specific way. It's a switch. Will you press it? Yes. A coin was hidden inside the collar. It's an armor key! Oh, hot damn. Lacks the rigidity to be used as one. Oh. Wait. Wait. It may lack the rigidity. But maybe we can swap it for one that works. I think this is a good plan. There's an important soccer match going on, and I'm hearing one of my neighbors scream, "No!" in the distance, and it's helping a lot with the game's atmosphere. That's beautiful. Okay, I do need to go downstairs. Eventually. Okay, we got a couple of shots in there. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna move on. Screw it! Get out! Alright, where are we? Hey! This is where we needed to go. No. Oh, I don't like how fast that guy got up. Alright, this is where we want to be. If I am lucky. May whoever takes this emblem find peace in death. Back in the Evo room. You gotta be. Okay, so this is what happens when you do that. It's not great. So, I'm just gonna use this. And yes, if you don't have the imitation key, you're probably gonna die. I've died a few times in this room. Just because I didn't get it. Because I was a stupid kid. I even died in my most recent playthrough, which was a while back. Because I wasn't quite sure how this game worked super well. And the fact that I got this far and still failed that was like, it was a point of pain. No pride whatsoever. Okay, but the good thing is, we can now... Whoa! Oh my god. Crimson Zombie. Yeah, so Crimson Zombies are a rarity. They are super aggressive, super fast. You do not want to deal with them. They are terrible. Oh, God. Yay. Oh, that's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Ooh, let's go this way. God, everything kind of went wrong real quick. Ah, the sweet dulcet tones of save room music. A well-used bed. Several kinds of serum here, many of them a sickly color. Bad run, bad run, bad run. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, we definitely don't need the acid. But we've got the sword and armor key. And I didn't end up needing this yet. So I think we're going to once again bank some stuff for a bit. Okay, now it is definitely known as the armor key. I want to grab the first aid spray. Let's see, are we in danger? We are in caution. And now we're fine. Any notes in here I could use? No. Alright, let's take a save. We're actually doing pretty darn well, considering I am very unfamiliar with this game's, like, progression. It's like, just because you beat a game doesn't mean you're good at it forever. What's a game that you guys have played that, you played as a kid, you beat it, and you've since gone back as an adult, and it's just like, how the hell did I beat this? I'm trying to think of what that would be for me, because it's maybe a few different games. Because as somebody who rented, I played a lot of shit. But I think pretty much, like, I've gotten most of the way through, like, Ninja Gaiden 1, right? Ooh, battery pack. That allows us to have a stun gun. We have the stunner. Will you take the broken shotgun? So, if we had snagged this, we could have replaced the other shotgun and completely avoided that one cutscene. Fun fact. We don't really need more ink ribbons at the moment. I think for the moment we're good. This room is solid. Recently got Tony Hawk 1 and 2 and went, wow, this game is way harder than I remember from when I played it on the PS1 as a kid. Yeah, there is a dedication to it. Then I remembered I played it exclusively with moon gravity on. Oh my god. Bold of you to assume I've beaten any games as a child. Yeah, there were a lot of games I never beat. Like a lot. Like a lot. Oh, nice. Oh. Got a buddy. Let's see. Where all can we go right now? Yes, I will take the dagger. Getting as far as I have in Super Mario 64 this week has been a life goal. Yeah. And that's a game I do want to beat myself as well. So once you're done with that, I would love to go after it. A tiger glowing with blue and yellow light. Hey, that's where we can use the blue gemstone. Maybe we should go and deposit that real quick. What would be the quickest way? So we've got a safe room behind us. A small ways. We won't do it right away. Yeah, I've been watching Lark play Super Mario 64, and she is just like that game is not easy, for the record. Like, it's dated in a lot of ways that are kind of difficult to explain. Definitely do not remember having as much trouble in Pikmin 1 as I've had now, though. That game weirdly got easier for me, but Pikmin 2 got harder. Let's see. Keeper's Diary. May 9th, 1998. Played poker tonight with Scott and Elias from Security, and Steve from Research. Steve was the big winner, but I think he was cheating. Scumbag. May 10th. One of the higher-ups assigned me to take care of a new creature. It looks like a skinned gorilla. Feeding instructions were to give it live animals. When I threw in a pig, the creature seemed to play with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before it actually started eating. May 11th. At around 5 a.m., Scott woke me up. Scared the shit out of me, too. He was wearing a protective suit. He handed me another one and told me to put it on. Said that there'd been an accident in the basement lab. I just knew something like this would happen. Those bastards in Research never sleep, even on holiday. May 12th. I've been wearing this damn spacesuit since yesterday. My skin's getting grimy and feels itchy all over. The goddamn dog's been looking at me funny, so I decided not to feed him today. Screw him. May 13th. Went to the infirmary because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on it and told me I didn't need to wear the suit anymore. All I want to do is sleep. May 14th. Found another big blister on my foot this morning. I ended up dragging my foot all the way to the dog's pen. They were quiet all day, which is weird. Then I realized some of them had escaped. Maybe this is their way of getting back at me for not feeding them the last 3 days. If anybody finds out, I'll have my head handed to me. May 16th. Rumors going around that a researcher who tried to escape the estate last night was shot. My entire body feels hot and itchy, and I'm sweating all the time now. I scratched the swelling on my arm, and a piece of rotten flesh just dropped off. What the hell's happening to me? May 19th. Fever gone, but itchy. Today, hungry and eat doggy food. May 21st. Itchy. Itchy. Scott came. Ugly face, so killed him. Tasty. Itchy. Tasty. Neat. Boogity boogity. Oh hey, fungus. I'll take that. Yeah, that's fine. Reload. Anything else in here? Gotta love the itchy tasty room, you know? That door is stuck on something and won't budge. Very well could be the fact that it's easier for me to spam resets on Switch, though. Yeah, that would do it. Let's see if I... Oh. What was that sound? I didn't like that sound. That sound was, not okay. Oh, right. That was the sound of a guy just kind of beating on a thing. And, need to remember, that document is... I don't think I've ever read a better description of zombification, right? It's a good bit. Itchy Tasty is like one of the classic, like, documents in Resident Evil. I think Itchy Tasty has been part of the localization in every version of the game. It's kind of funny. Anyway, do we have room? Okay, we're going to pick up the broken shotgun just to get it out of our inventory. Or get it... Turn that room green so we never have to check it again. I think that would be a good idea. Every time someone tries it, They always focus on the gnawing hunger and the person realizing they've turned. Yeah. And here they just very much kind of went the route of, man, things are kind of weird. I don't know why this is happening. I feel miserable. I feel tired and hungry. What the hell do I do about it? And they don't even realize that they've turned. It just sort of happens. I think that's neat. I can't wait to have a good reason to have the shotgun. Yeah, at no point does he realize he's zombie now. He's just kind of there. Like, he's in it. He's done. Too many zombie apocalypse documents hinging on the fact that people know they're in a zombie apocalypse. Yeah! As Judge said, you nailed it in one. It's... I think what a lot of people have pretty much discovered now is that thanks to stuff like the pandemic, we've sort of realized that even when it's patently obvious, there are just going to be so many people who will not acknowledge that anything has happened. Oh, neat. Yeah, we'll take it. Then I'll just gently go back. So there's one other item once we get the yellow diamond. Or the document ends right before they get turned. Okay, I'm about to go to the basement. Hope nothing bad happens to me. Resident Evil does occasionally do that, which I think is more funny than anything else. Because most of those documents... Sorry, I'm waiting for the sound. Most of those documents are written moments before a disaster. They always lead up to the eventual disaster. Oh no. The lid on this water pump is open. Pump the water? Which way will you turn it? We're gonna leave that where it is. Ooh. I don't think I have what I need to make this work for us. But it looks like if I turn it that way, it will water the big living plant. And if I turn it that way, it will water all of the green herbs. Okay. So I think I want to be careful where I use that. Let's see. I think if I go all the way back around, there'll probably be a zombie crashing through here in a second. If I go all the way back around, I think I can use my key for another door in a hallway nearby. Oh, that's not the way I want to go. Let's go south. So I need to turn right at this door. All the way down. That zombie just never came out. Maybe on higher difficulties he does. Because we're on the lowest difficulty for the hell of it. Okay, now there's a door over here. We can open a lot of doors with the 2 keys that we have. Yay. Ooh. What do we got here? We've got an ink ribbon. We've got... Oh. Bookshelf. Or just a shelf. Oh, hey, a document. Will you take the musical score? Why, yes. Check it out. Moonlight Sonata. Well, there's a piano. Maybe we can play it. It's not necessary to use this now, okay? Expensive looking grand piano. Interesting. Anything else in here that we can use then? Ah, camera. Being a best. I really thought the whole tick was going to be using this. Oh, there we go. A section of the music is missing, leaving only the beginning and end of the music. Okay, so we got to combine it with something. So, like, it's not that things aren't working right, which is a weird thing to assume right out the bat. But it does mean that we don't know everything that's happening right now. Okay, in which case, let's go exploring. Bye. Probably not great to go downstairs. Well, let's try it. Sword key. Yes! Oh, that was a good idea, actually. Now we have one more inventory slot because we don't have to juggle that key. Ah, that's good. Oh, I don't like how this is turning out. I will take the dagger. Let's see. We're gonna look around, see what we can find, but for the most part, looks like, yeah. For the most part, looks. Oh yeah, okay. That's gonna suck. That guy is remaining dead. Lock from the other side. Okay. Then we don't need to be here. Oh. What is that? Oh. Nope. Oh. Okay. Well, that's just fine. Nice little event, just to kind of keep us on our toes. Zombies? Yeah, zombies are super scary to Mom. When they're done well, they are super freaking creepy. A lot of fun that way. Let's see, we're going to go back to the main hallway. Because I think there are a couple of doors we can access now that we couldn't before. But don't worry. I'm very good at video games. Therefore, we won't let the zombies get the best of us. Oh god, RE2 remake is so good. I keep saying. Like that one's like legitimately like very scary. I love it a lot. Okay, I think I might be able to access the balcony on the top floor. Still got a few doors that we have yet to access. We're gonna do our best to kind of see what we can find. That's another armor key usage. Hopefully we're getting closer to no longer needing the armor key. And thankfully the game is doing the RE0 thing where it's just like, yeah, you don't need this anymore. Toss it. Chuck it. It's good. Okay. I hope nothing nasty comes and jumps out at me. Oh, hey! Another dagger. Hey, dude. You good? I don't think he's good. But he does have a grenade launcher. Forrest has given up the ghost. Looks like he's been dead for a while. Okay, I guess we don't need to worry about him. Oop. Oh god, he's moving so fast. Okay, he's dead. God. He was moving so fast. Those are the ones that really get me. Like, the zombies that move fast, those are the freaky ones. Those are the ones that make me poop myself. I bet he won gold in the Raccoon Olympics games. Oh god, yeah. In a dead heat. Hi, Cola. Welcome to the stream. How dare they be fast? Like, fast zombies are one of those things where it's like... I think it's a great gameplay element, don't get me wrong. But... they are also pants-shittingly terrifying in a game like this. Like, they're fine in Left 4 Dead. Cool. Left 4 Dead, give me all the zombies. Make them as fast as you want. Make them Sonic the Hedgehog for all I care. In Resident Evil, even in the really actiony ones, I'm just kind of like, no, this is bad. It feels wrong. It feels so wrong. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, man. There's another use of the armor key. Hell yeah.
Richard!
Hey!
What happened? You're wounded.
This whole place is a killing zone.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine.
There are monsters.
What did
No.
this to you?
A big snake.
A snake.
And it had to be poisonous.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
Bring me serum. I saw some, but didn't bring any.
I'll go and get it, okay? You're gonna make it.
Thanks.
Okay, so, he's hurting. So, how do we help him? Let's see, where are we at right now? There are two ways we can get there. We can cut across, through the second floor and hit the stairway. Yeah, okay. That'll be easy. That'll be pretty easy. There go the screams. Time to get ready for work. Have a good night, all. Yeah, thank you for coming by, there, Kebab. Hope to see you. Hope to continue seeing you again. All right, so this part is optional. We don't have to save this guy if we don't want to, and in fact, in a lot of speedruns, you don't. No. Just no. Stop being fast. So you can try something else, but better get the serum, and I think you have 5 minutes now. Yeah, something like that. Oh, this is not the door I want. Hi, Marnie. My cat is crying. Cat. Whoa! Ow. Ooh, at least it's just that and not a grab. If we get a little swipe on our face, that's fine. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's what we want. Hi, Marnie. Hello. You are directly in front of me. Come on. To your bed. Yeah, good baby. Will you take the serum? Sure. Okay. Real quick, do I want to drop anything off? Shotgun shells. Yes. Yeah, so this one, it has a bit of urgency to it. It's a timed and optional event. But in this playthrough, we're going to try and rescue everyone we can. We want a good ending. We want to be super helpful. Whoa! Ow. We want to be good. God. You sound like you have a mess in your pants. Get away from me. You smell, and I don't like you. It's fine. So now we need to... Okay, what room were we in? Geez, do I not remember which room it was? Let's see. I think I forgot which room it was. Crap. Okay. So... I think it was right here. That's fine. But yeah, Cole, if you're still hanging out, like, how you doing? How's your day? It's a nice and chill day for me right now. Here we go.
Here, Richard. I'm gonna give you a shot. Hang in there.
Jill, here's my radio. Take it. I'm... Does it ever not hurt?
All right, he's good. Let's double check. Ooh, that arm is looking so great.
I'm okay. The others...
Yeah, you just got gnawed on, dude. You got messed up. I am so sorry. But we did save him, as far as I'm aware. Only the STARS team had a trained medic with them. Yeah, weird that they don't have anybody on hand. That's bizarre. Okay. I'm still kind of in Resident Evil 0 mode, so the controls still haven't quite clicked with me. There we go. Okay, so we got a couple of rooms that we can check out. There's a locked, an emblem of a shield. Okay. Oh god. Marnie, what's your deal? What's your problem? Just keeps running in front of me, trying to say hi. Yeah, hi. Hey, check it out. Hey, look. It's a zombie game. You see him? Well, there's no zombies now. Are you brave enough to face them? Are you brave? Are you a bad enough dude to face the zombie apocalypse? I believe in you, Marnie. You could totally fight a zombie if you wanted to. Kiss on your head. It's too dark to see much of anything. Well... We don't have our... we don't have our frickin' lighter. Okay. Where's the nearest safe room? Oh. Actually, we have a pretty easy way of... Oh, God. Marnie got to stay outside for an hour. She doesn't have an excuse. She's just happy to be here, you know? Okay, yeah. We need the light up. So we're gonna head back out. I should probably just keep that item on me, but... yeah, she's not being bad. She's just very excited to be here and wants attention. And now she's chilling in her bed. Very happy to get scritches while I'm here. Hi, dude. I don't love that he just, like, pops up in the foreground like that. I love the framing, however. I think that's really cool. Okay, so. I'm gonna hit the item box. Got about, let's say, 20 minutes left in the stream before we bounce for the evening. Which is great. We're making good progress. That guy is going to stay down. Oh, hey, look at all that. Okay, we definitely want to pick those items up real quick. So we're going to drop a bunch of things into our inventory and grab as much as we can. Yes. Because we want to make sure that we, like, put them in the item box, because everything you throw in the item box can be accessed from any safe room that has an item box in it, which is great. And now we have like 100 bullets just stacked away. In fact, I'm going to drop one of the first aid sprays. Hello, Prinny of Time. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Love them interconnected safe boxes. They're so good. I think it's a nice little thing to kind of let you know, oh yeah. Like, you're good, don't worry. Doing well. How are stuff and things? That note was from Barry, so he was giving us a little helping hand. Barry's a good guy. Barry would never do anything wrong to us. Things are going well. We're having like a nice slow day, and I'm very thankful to have a nice slow day, you know? And now I get to play Resident Evil 1, which I'm not very good at, but I'm always excited to play something that I'm a little, ooh. I want to talk. I want to hang out with the Moose. Oh, we've got this. No, wait. We just went back where we came from. I'm all about these games, but I love them too. Yeah. I mean, there's something infectious about them. We just played Resident Evil 0 not too long ago, which gets a lot of hate, but I think we kind of wound up really enjoying it. Played it a couple of times. It is a lot of fun when you kind of know how you want to play it. Oh, hey, Barry.
Jill.
Barry, I didn't mean to get you that excited.
Right. Anyway, you should read this.
Researcher's will. A letter is slipped inside. The top part of the letter is torn off. The rest of the letter is legible. Alma, I have tried to survive only to see you again. But my efforts only delayed the inevitable. I am infected, and there is no cure for what will follow, except to end my life before I lose the only thing that separates me from them. My love for you. In an hour, I'll have entered my eternal sleep where there is peace. Please understand. Please know that I'm sorry. Martin Crackmore.
What do you make of it?
Well, I guess we were right about this mansion being quite unnatural.
You have a way with understatements.
Where's the part that's torn off?
Well, my only guess is that it was the most important part, and somebody didn't want anyone to see it. Let's continue our investigation.
Weird. What would they have to hide? Yeah. Prinny has the right of it. I still think it's funny when people are like, why don't they just put items on the floor? Blah. And I'm like, they let you do that in Resident Evil 0 and you hated it. Yeah. It's... I think people were just kind of upset that there was, like, no alternative. Like, you couldn't have the item box too. It's like, but... does that really matter? Let's press the switch. Nothing happens. Maybe it has something to do with the insect specimens. Well, okay. Let's examine. There's no hook on it. Well, guess what? I have a hook. Let's also examine the hook, though, because who knows? There we go. Ooh, yeah, Fatal Frame. I think... which is my favorite Fatal Frame? I really like them all. There's not really one I don't like. Nothing happens. Okay. So we're still figuring things out. I think as a collective, we all kind of really enjoyed 3 and 5. Like 1, 3, and 5 are the ones that really hit people. And I think 3 really messed me up. There's a lot of character to it that I think cannot be understated. Assorted fishing lures. Can I put this one there? No, I want it to stay there. Okay, so fun fact about me, I love divisive games. Oh no! Do I have to knife? Do I have to knife? I will fight a bee and I will win. Okay? Don't even. I will win. Don't even pretend like I won't. Boom! Eat knife. Yeah. Don't even at me, bro. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the follow. But yeah, so my general assessment is like, 1 is really great. It got the whole series started. So like, no fault with that apart from just being a bit vintage. 2 is kind of more the same. Kind of lacking in character, but still really good as a game. Let's see. What is this item that we picked up? This is the wind crest. It looks like a bug. No, wait. No, it's a cloud with some wispies. Cool. 3 was one that I didn't know I would end up really liking, but it has like a lot of very front-facing characters. Very emotionally driven. And I really love the like in-house segments in between chapters. 4 is kind of like 2 in that there's not a heck of a lot going on with character and it's a bit weird, but it's also still just very good. Like a solid gameplay experience. And then 5 in terms of like what I got out of it was like, I played the Steam version, right? I didn't get access to the Wii U version until much later. But I think the story for that was just very good. So very good. And I wound up like really adoring some of the characters in a way that I just didn't with a lot of other Fatal Frames. But they all have their strengths, they all have their bonuses, they all vibe really well, you know? Like, Fatal Frame as a series is something I just want to see continue forever. Can you put sprays in or something? I don't know. Like, I'm looking at it. I would love to be able to pop something in there, but nothing unusual. Nothing unusual. Oh, there we go. A first aid spray was inside. There is a first aid spray. Okay, so that's fine. Now there is this whole other room that we were trying to get access to that required a lighter. Where was that? It was down here, I believe. So we need to make our way there. We have been exploring quite a bit. Yeah. Okay, so Prinny, this is the general rule. Asking beforehand is a great policy. I generally don't like unprompted guidance in backseating. But if people are like, yeah, I want to help out, let me throw a word your way. Like all you have to do is ask and I'm good. And yeah, some of the examinations are a little weird. Cause like I'm used to having to look at the log, you know? Let's see. Best way to get back to where I was is going to be the way I went. Let's see. Yeah. Go down this way. I think at the start of like when I started streaming, like when I got affiliate, which I'm still kind of like beside myself, like how'd that happen? I had kind of a policy of like, don't tell me what to do. Don't you do it. And after a while, it's just kind of like, I don't know. I think people sort of picked up on the vibe, like, you know what? It's cool. People understood how to like find the balance, and it's since worked really well. I streamed Silent Hill 2 a couple of years ago and had it ruined for me because people don't know what rhetorical questions are. Ooh. What? Just kind of idly going, oh, I wonder how you solve this, and then, okay. And then just being straight up told, yeah, this is it. This like here's the answer. It's like, no. I'm trying to verbalize it. I'm trying to like speak the solution into the universe. Just give me a second to figure it out. And I'm very grateful that that has very rarely happened on these streams. But there are times where you're like, don't give me an opportunity to spoil it for myself. Don't come in and help me before I understand what the problem even is. Have we seen anything that might be a safe combo? Oh yeah, it's this. Yeah. Like I do. So there's an interesting line that people can follow when stuff like that goes down, because it's like, yeah, if I say, hey, is there anything that we've seen, like going like, oh, check X, check over in this location where, you know, there might be a solution. Like being very vague, being very simple, and lack of detail. Like those usually work really well. Because then you're kind of responding with, oh yeah, we've seen this. We've seen this as a group. We've seen this as a party. Oh, it's not here. And maybe it's on the other side? Also, the difference between unprompted hints and trying to figure it out alongside the streamer. Wait, I think we were onto something with that last attempt. Yeah, that's been a big part of our playthroughs, I think. Because some of the most fun I have, actually, is when I'm stuck on something and then the viewers are also stuck and we're all kind of like pitching ideas to each other. That's really fun. Because that's also one of the reasons why I like going into games blind, or going into games without a guide, or games that like I haven't played in years and years and years. God dang. I've forgotten where I need to go. Because then it can be a little bit collaborative. And I love those sorts of collaborations. I love being able to like hang out with people and go, this is something we can do together. This is something that we can like hang around with and have a lot of fun with. Oh, wait, this is the room. Yes, okay. So we need to go back upstairs. We went the wrong way. Which is fine. I don't know. Learning how to stream, even after the past couple of years, is like a never-ending process of figuring out what the line is, figuring out the nuance of what really works, not just in general, but for each specific streamer. I follow a good couple dozen that I try to like stick with regularly, who have all sorts of different like ways of processing. Many of them don't deal with backseating at all, and I don't think I've ever seen any streamer be like, yeah, backseat for me, tell me how to play this, unless it's like, hey, I've always been terrible at this game, I want to get through it, so tell me how to do it. I've seen a couple like that, and those streams are pretty fun. Like, Christine Love's been playing the Dark Souls games. And like those are really fun streams because she's never really played those prior to streaming them, and she's learning a lot about the systems. Pretty uncommon to find someone okay with complete backseat. Yeah. But like when you find a stream where it works and like everybody's kind of like, yeah, we have an agreement, we have an understanding, they can be really fun. But it doesn't happen often. Okay, so we have the lighter, right? I did go get the lighter. I better have gotten the lighter. If I didn't get the lighter, I'm going to be real mad at myself. I'm not going to look. I'm just going to open. There we go. And yes. Yeah, the limit for me was that one Dendara stream where I was all, hey, we're hitting time, so you should save and sign off now. Big thing coming up. And I love that. Like, that is great to me. Oh, you know what? There we go. The missing musical score. Heck yes. Okay, we're doing great now. Because that one was like, I wanted to make sure that whatever... I love ending streams at about 2 hours. That's about my limit for the amount of time that I can like play something consistently, even in real life. That's not even a like a 4-stream thing. I can play a game for about 2 hours consistently, and then after that 2 hours, my brain just kind of shuts off. But when people are able to tell me like, hey, so there's some stuff coming up, you're not gonna be able to save, or you want to make sure you have enough for the next stream, or you know, anything like that, that's great. I've always really loved that. I'm gonna check this door real quick. Oh, cool. Every chance we get to use one of the keys is one step closer to being able to throw that key away forever. Ooh, it's a slide puzzle. Woe to those who disturb my sleep. There's a switch here. Press it? Not yet. Something in the depression, but the grate is in the way. You can't reach it. I want to be able to look at everything, but it looks like shield. Let's get a look at their weapons. There's a shield, an axe, a sword, and a halberd? And I guess we want them in order. So we've got the shield, the halberd, the sword, and potentially the axe? It's hard to tell. Let's see. Sleepy night, sleepy night. So I don't think I can get behind it. I can't shove it yet. And I'm not really ready to solve this puzzle at the moment. So we'll hold off on this one for now. But I need to jot a note for myself. Let's see. Because we're just about at time. And let's see. This is on the 2nd floor. And I want to make sure that we remember. Let's see. East wing. Large western room. Yeah, okay. So we'll check that one out later, and we'll see if we can wrap up here. I think a good last thing would be to go back to the piano room, which is over here. And it's right near a save room. Oh. I know I'm running a lower difficulty, but games like this are always like tricky for me because I'm not great at survival horror. We've played a lot of survival horror on here. We played through all the Silent Hill games and Rule of Rose and Haunting Ground. We did pretty well, I would say. But Resident Evil has always been like the thing that I've been bad at. Hi, Lindsay. It's good to see ya. By the way, Prinny, if you're ever hanging out in the future, if there's a name you'd like to go by other than Prinny of Time, let me know. Done sobbing about gay pirates. That's right. That one show. I forgot the name of it. Crap. With Taika Waititi. It's got a new season. The show. Like, I don't even need to say the name. Like, we already... It's the Taika Waititi pirate show. Our flag means death? I think that's the name. Our flag means hugs. Yeah. There's a new season. A lot of people are really excited. Like, oh my god. I do want to give that show a shot. I don't watch a lot of TV, unfortunately. I want to drop the Windcrest for now. And I'm going to pull out the missing music. I keep trying to hit X. It doesn't do anything! Okay. Let's open this bad boy up, and look at that. The complete musical score of the Moonlight Sonata. Alright. We got that. I'm entering my movie era. Subbing to Criterion Channel is the only smart subscription decision I've ever made. By this point, yeah, that is kind of the only thing worth subscribing to outside of, like, maybe Dropout. Existence! Oh, you die in the game, you die for real? Is that the one? Because I've never seen it, and there are a lot of movies I need to sit and frickin' watch. Terrible at movies. I'm terrible at movies, books, and TV shows. Which is not something I want to be. I used to be great. I used to marathon stuff. Okay. So I know we're a little over time, but we're gonna... Can't stop thinking about that movie. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you have yet another thing to obsess over. So what's the thing that really... David Cronenberg found the fourth hole, the gamer hole. Oh my god, is Existence a David Cronenberg movie? Are you being for real? Because if it is... Oh my god. And I've been passing it all this time. I'm trying to enter my David Cronenberg era, right? I'm trying to watch frickin' David Cronenberg movies. Because I watched Scanners and Videodrome a while back and loved them. Oh, let's listen to Jill give us a nice little performance for the end of stream. She's so talented. And I'm sure nothing is going to go wrong here. Oh, hey! Hey! Trevor's diary. November 24th, 1967. 11 days have passed since arriving on this estate. How did I end up like this? A guy in a lab coat brought me a meager plate of food and said, "Sorry to put you through this, but it's for security reasons." That's when it hit me. It all makes sense now. There are only two people that know the secret to this mansion. Sir Spencer and myself. If they kill me, Sir Spencer will be the only person that knows the secret. But for what purpose? It doesn't matter now. It's too dangerous here. My family, I hope they're all right. I've decided to escape. Jessica, Lisa, I pray you're safe. Wow, got some dogs. November 26th. How could I be so careless? I lost my favorite lighter, the one Jessica gave me for my birthday. Now it's going to be that much harder to escape this dark place. November 13th, the day when my fate was sealed. My aunt was just hospitalized just 3 days before that. And Jessica and Lisa said that they were going to visit her. I wish I could be there with them. But wait, even as I'm writing, my memory is coming back to me more vividly. Just before I passed out, I remember the men in the lab coat said something like, "Most likely your family is already..." I pray for their safety. November 27th. Somehow, I managed to get out of that room, but getting out of this mansion won't be as easy. I have to get past all these booby traps, tiger eyes, gold emblems. I have to try and remember for my own sake. All right, so we have a wooden shield for this location. So we're going to take the ink ribbon, head back to the safe room, and call it good for the night. And while I'm heading back, we'll read what Lindsay has to say. So here's the thing. David Cronenberg has to make the same movie about every emerging technology, I suppose. Agreed. So I thought, Existence, it's the 90s. It'll be as quaint and naive in its perspective on video games as Videodrome was about VHS, but it's strangely relevant. It has the gamer hole. See, this is my thought on Videodrome. While, yes, it's VHS-centric, it very much is like the natural end result of what happens when we keep selling to an audience that keeps craving ultraviolence. And it's not necessarily saying ultraviolence is bad, just the pure, unmitigated dedication to it is, like anything in excess, going to kill us. And that's what I really like about a lot of David Cronenberg, is that it's usually about excess. It's usually about diving into something so particular about the human condition that can only be done by cranking up certain knobs to 11. There are a lot of David Cronenberg movies I need to sit and watch. Okay, but for now, Lindsay, I will make sure to try and track down a way to watch Existence so we can talk about it. Oh, we dive into something particular about the human condition in Existence. Oh, I gotta get on that. We dive into the gamer's hole. Okay, so that is it for us today. This was a lot of fun. I am so glad to be starting playing this. I've jotted down notes for myself, so I know where we need to go. I know what we need to do. It's going to be fun. But for now, Thank you all for coming. I've been Robin at Anderjack Without a C, and will continue to be so for the foreseeable future. If you want to support the channel, follow and subscribe. We have 2 more points away from the end of the sub drive. The gate is Robin. God damn it. You can also click the notification bell to know when I go live. Let's see. VODs are available for 60 days after initial airing, completely free, after which they're up on youtube.com/@Anderjack. That's everything. So thank you once again for coming. Get hydrated, get vaccinated, get masked up. Be good, be safe, be awesome, and be gone. Do not gaze into the ganus, for it will also gaze into you. Bye.